Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about stocks, and today I'm going to go over what does it cost to be a trader, both monetarily and in terms of time. Time is very valuable, so we'll look at that. Let's start off with money wise. Money wise, you need a computer. So we got one right here. We got my laptop right here. I know it's covered in cardboard and stuff, but it's to cover up these things that are. It makes too much light, so I don't like seeing that light. So I don't know. But this was around 1,200 used. So it's got 32 gigahertz or 32 gigabyte RAM. We'll look at the performance stuff. So here are the specs. I think you could see here. We got memory, which is the what's it called? The RAM, I guess, 32 gigabytes around there. CPU could go up to like 3.5 or something like that. What else do we got? Well, it says right, I think shared memory usage. I don't know much about the details. Let's see. But yeah, that's the main thing, that you have a strong RAM. 16 and above. I got 32. And what else do you need? You need a monitor if you have a desktop. You can go with a laptop, but I like a big screen to see more things. You could do it off your phone, which is fine, which is also like 1,000, right, if you have your iPhone. So we got 1,200 for computer plus 800 for a monitor. If you want to go expensive, I was going expensive. It's already $2,000. A comfy chair. I got this chair for 100 used. Okay, that's 2,100. The desk was $200. So plus 200. Now we're at 2,300. You need internet, at least $100 a month probably. That's fast internet. You want fast internet. The fastest internet is to connect it to the Ethernet directly into your laptop or desktop, and so fast internet. I mean, that's a monthly payment. I don't know if you want to include that if you already have internet. And then notebooks. You want notebooks? I honestly won't go through this in a month. It'll take longer. So that's cheap. We could ignore that price. So, and also your brokerage account. You need so in your brokerage account. So how much money do you need to trade? Honestly, you're probably gonna lose a lot of money in the beginning. Not a lot if you don't put a lot, but I want to say it's safe to go for, I want to say like $300 a month. So $300 a month that you're gonna be losing, because you're probably gonna be losing your first year, your second year. So plus 300 times 12. 300 times 12. Let's worst case scenario, or not worst case scenario, but like, let's be realistic here. This is probably gonna take 2 years. So 300 times 24 months. So in total, you're gonna end up spending about 9,500. Yeah, it's expensive. 9,500 in a course of 2 years. That's if you're just not making money. If you're not making money, that's how much it's gonna be costing you. Also, if you buy a course, maybe that's gonna help you and cut the learning curve a little bit. So courses are pretty expensive. Let's say you buy a course. Courses could go from anywhere 500 to 2,500. I never bought a course. I did everything on YouTube. I did everything through books, articles, Investopedia. TD Ameritrade has free courses, like free courses. But literally, people who sell courses are basically re-explaining everything that was on like TD Ameritrade or anything. So there's free information out there. You just gotta look for it. But if you're lazy and you want somebody to explain it to you, you could do that too. But it's gonna cost you, let's say, $2,000 for that course. Now we're at 11,500. All right, so we're probably not gonna spend no more than $12,000 in say like in 2 years. So your education, I mean your materials are gonna cost you, 12,000 in 2 years. That's cheaper than going to a Cal State, cheaper than going to a UC. A UC costs you around, will cost you like 20,000 in 1 year. So in 2 years, 40,000, 12,000 in 2 years. Not too bad. Basically a month trading, basically costing you, divide this by 24 months, $500 a month. It sounds like a lot, but you already have the equipment, which is not really going to depreciate. You're going to use it for other stuff anyways, right? The desk and all that stuff is optional, but what's going to cost you is your trading experience. So on top of what it's going to cost monetarily, it's also going to cost you in terms of time. So time, we're going to say 2 years, right? 2 years is pretty good. Like, you could do it in 2 years. That's awesome. I have 1 year where I took it serious, which is this year. And what was it, 2020? I was working, trading, and doing risky stuff. Lost $10,000, and I was not doing it the proper way. But this, I'm telling you what I would have done instead of doing that. And then 2021, which is this year that's about to finish, I only lost around $700 in stocks, in crypto, and all that stuff. Probably a little bit more. But that's okay because we're learning, and I'm the guinea pig here, making mistakes. So now I'm going into my third year. So first year, disaster. Second year, okay, kind of getting better. And then third year, we'll see. I'm in my third year. I actually didn't really track how much I spent. Since I only lost $700, you could say 700 divided by 12, $58 a month. So it's not a lot. And yeah, maybe I've been losing commissions as well, so maybe a little bit more than 700. And so I'm doing better than what is expected and what I'm telling you, which is $300 a month. You could do way better than that. And I did do way better than that. Instead of losing 300 a month, I'm losing 60, 70 a month. Eventually, my goal is to get so good that I'm making money each month. So in terms of time, you need 8 hours of sleep. You need to go to sleep at 9:15 p.m. to wake up at 5:45 a.m. because the stock market opens at 6:30. So you want a little bit of time before the stock market opens to review your plan. So the day before you go to sleep, you gotta plan your day. So you gotta put in like 40 to 2 hours of preparation, of planning, of writing everything down on the computer in a spreadsheet or on paper. On paper, it looks something like this, which I now do on the computer. Is something like this. But now I put it on a spreadsheet, and I mean, I don't know if it saves me time, but the good thing about doing it on the spreadsheet is that if I'm on my phone, I could look at my phone and trade from my phone. And we're doing options here. We're talking about options. We're not really talking about real like trading equities and shares. We're talking about option contracts, a little bit more volatile. Um, you need around 2 hours a day of screen time. And screen time means live screen time. You're actually trading, you're practicing your patterns. But before you do any of all this, you need your education. Like I said, you could pay the $2,000 for the education on somebody's course, or you can just go through YouTube videos on stocks, on options, stock options. You could go through you could read at least like 3 trading books. The one I recommend is about psychology, is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's just mental aspect. Doesn't really teach you technical. It doesn't teach you technical. It doesn't. It teaches you how to prepare your mind to put on trades and stuff like that. But that's mostly if you already have traded and you're messing up. Another book is um, Technical Analysis Using Multiple Time Frames. That's the book's name. Technical Analysis Using Multiple Time Frames by Brian Shannon, something like that. Brandon Shannon, something like that. Um, it's pretty expensive, like $80, something. I think it was like that. And what else do we need? So you need your education, about 3 books. You could, maybe an hour a day or 30 minutes a day reading an article on options, how to trade them. So you could type in on Investopedia everything about options and how to trade them. So Google all those things. I also have a video that's 5 hours long, a YouTube video that's 5 hours long. You just gotta look it up. It's everything about the stock market. But so look through my YouTube channel, and you will see a 5 hour video, and I will look for it right now, just so that I could give you the exact title of that video. And
hey, welcome to another video. Today,
that's me. The video is right here. It's called Everything About the Stock Market and Trading. Okay, it has 49 views. It's 5 hours long. It's boring. I might edit the title.
You also want to be.
All right, so it's very long. It doesn't teach you strategy. It just teaches you how to understand options, how to understand stocks and the stock market. I don't teach the strategy because I have not developed a strategy that is consistent yet. All right, so that's another thing that's required: consistency. Waking up every day, for 2 years. So, wake up around 6 a.m. or 5:45 every day. Go to sleep at 9:15 every weekday at least. Do homework the night before every weekday, even Sundays before Monday. Sleep 8 hours. So do all that for 2 years, okay? And you should be better than where you are. Of course, you should be better. So that's the whole gist of how to get yourself into trading. That's it. That's pretty much it. The platform is free. Thinkorswim is free. This is a free thing you can use. It's called TD Ameritrade. I hope I wasn't showing you my. I think you can see my account number, which will not be good. Don't want you to see my account number. What else? That's what it looks like. It's little thing right here. And what else? It's by TD Ameritrade. You download it on your computer and then you start trading. It's free. Commissions for options are like 65 cents. So that's the part that's not free. Using the charts and all that stuff is free. You just gotta learn how to prepare the setup. If you want to send me a request, I could probably post it on the description of my my setup and stuff. I should charge you for that. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. What else? So the video. So this is a YouTube video. All right. No. Okay. It's right here. This one right here. So you go to videos, and then it's gonna be this 5-hour long video. If I remember, I'll post it in the description so you can start watching it. So yeah, 2-year commitment, no more than $12,000 in 2 years that you have to put in. If anything, the least it can cost you, if you don't lose that much money, is I'd say, like me, the $70 a month. 70 times 24, so you'll lose hopefully no more than 1,680 in 2 years, by the time you start getting better. And then your equipment, you can cut it in half and get something cheaper. Well, it's starting to come down pretty hard now. And yeah, so had I known this before, I would have probably been like, oh, that's pretty expensive. That's a lot of time invested. But I'm already in it. I'm already doing it. This video might disencourage you from doing it because of how long it's gonna take, and the money you will be losing. You will be losing money because you're not good yet. All right. So this is a career. This is a route. This is a skill, and I'm being realistic. It's gonna take a long time. For some people, it might even take 5 years, 10 years. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. Honestly, it's gonna take me a while too. I'm typically a very slow learner, but I'm persistent. And if I really want to learn it, I'll learn it. Right? It'll take me a little long, but I'll stick with it. I won't give up on it. And also, you don't want to chase too many things. Like, you don't want to chase how to do Shopify. You don't want to chase how to trade crypto. You do not want to chase how to get into NFTs. You don't want to chase how to sell on Amazon. You don't want to chase how to do Turo. You don't want to chase how to sell courses, how to do real estate, how to flip houses. And there's so many things out there that are going to distract you. You got to stick to it. If you like stocks, you have that natural interest in stocks, then you'll do it. If not, then this video is just information, and too much information. So that's what it takes in terms of equipment and time to get into trading options. This kind of applies to stocks as well, trading equities, because when you're trading a stock, when you're trading an option, you're basically trading the stock, but it's a contract. It's called a derivative. So we're done. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I said could be false, could be misleading. So take my word with a grain of salt. It is just for entertainment purposes only. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.